death. He always said he would not live to be 40. He didn't think he would. He wanted to, but he never thought he'd live to be 40 years old. He was 39 when he was killed.
The next day, meeting with aides at his motel, King seemed rejuvenated. As evening approached, he stepped out on the balcony to talk with Jesse Jackson and others.
And we're on our way to Reverend Billy Kyle's home for dinner. And I remember we had our little band there from Chicago, Ben Branch and some musicians, and we were going to have a big rally at Mason Temple that night after dinner. So I was coming across the courtyard, and he said, "Jesse, we're late for dinner." I said, "Doc, I've been waiting for you." He said, "But you don't have your tie on." I said, "Doc, you know a tie is not a prerequisite for dinner, just an appetite." He said, "Boy, you're crazy." Then he said to Ben, said, "Play my favorite song tonight for me, Precious Lord." Ben said, "I will." And I said, "Doc," he said, "Yes." And he said, "Yes." The bullet hit right here, and they just knocked him back against the wall, and it was over. Police were coming toward us with drawn guns. We were saying, the bullet came from that way. It couldn't have come from this way. So why are you coming toward us with drawn guns? It came from that way. It came from that way.
In black communities across the country, the reaction to King's assassination was a violent eruption of rage and despair. Rioting broke out in more than 100 cities. 20,000 Army regulars and 34,000 National Guardsmen were mobilized. In Chicago, Mayor Richard Daley ordered police to shoot to kill. Nationwide, 46 people died. Martin Luther King was dead. America was burning. Many feared that the last